All right, well, welcome back, everyone, to episode 5/6 of the EpiSodas Are Owed.
Episodes are owed, boys. Is it 6?
It might be 5, but it might be 6.
Dude, yeah, I don't even know. But as we were saying I was saying we kind of didn't, we were supposed to drop an episode last week. We're still doing 2 a month, but it's just like a different week of the month because there was some technical difficulties, meaning just like scheduling issues and like cord problems and shit. But also now we just started the pod and you forgot to start your camera.
Yeah, no, I'm a rookie on these parts.
Yeah, apologies are owed from your part of the camera.
So I apologize. I apologize to everyone.
Yeah. So now we're firing all cylinders.
The cylinders are buzzing.
Yeah, we're going all cylinders here now for episode, I think, 6. If you guys are on the audio version and you want a video version, we have a new YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to it. It's Sodas Road. If you're watching from the YouTube channel, make sure you just hit the subscribe button as well. Turn the notifications on, the noties, so you know when new episodes are coming.
Yep, noties on, please.
Yeah, please. But yeah, I'm now up in Portland, Maine again. I moved in last week. I got a nice new room here. I got a couch in my room, bro. This is my bedroom.
Dude, you got space.
Dude, I was saying like you could crash on this futon if you wanted, but I also have like a giant closet that's an office and I have an airbed as well.
This guy has 3 different living accommodations in his bedroom.
3 rooms in my room.
Yeah.
So if you want to move in, just like you can go in my office.
Get a little freaky in the office.
Dude, funny story actually involving sodas. So obviously I'm repping like sodas. My lid, like whether it's the black or the blue one, like I'm repping both. And merch will be going out soon if you guys want to buy some. But side note, that was a side note. But obviously I'm repping and it's like I get here at night. Strug's Boots, by the way, I drove up here on Friday before the holiday and I forgot there would be traffic. And it took me 4.5 hours to get up here. So I was like, that's a Strug's Boots in itself.
4.5 hours to go, what, 2.5?
It's usually 2.
That's tough, dude.
Dude, it was Strug's Boots and a half for me.
Yeah.
Like there was extra boots. There was extra padding in the Strugs.
You got to size up in the Strugs.
Yeah, like extra width or something. But yeah, anyways, I got here at night. Next day I bring my bag to the rink and I just, pop it in my stall. Coach is there. He was in the rink by himself. Hanging, just like doing coach things, like whatever coaches do, you know how coaches are. And I pop in, then he comes in and says hello to me, and we give it a little like hug and like a little shake and hug, a little bro shake hug. And he's like, so at the same exact time, we both say, "How is summer?" The same exact time.
Sodas.
So obviously, being a big sodas guy, naturally I'm like, fuck, like. I should say sodas, but I didn't. Instead, I was like, jinx.
You jinxed him?
To the coach, man. And he just like looked at me and he's like smiled. Cause like he knew it happened too, but he didn't want to be the one to say sodas are owed or like you owe me a soda.
That's good. We got the head coach on board.
Yeah, the head coach he's in full sodas are owed mode. So like I should start bringing him sodas every day.
He's firing on all cylinders.
As like a thank you for promoting the pod through awkward conversation.
That's what happens, man. When you meet new people. Because it's your first time meeting them, right? Or like
No, he was the assistant last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's young. He's like 30, which I like. But he's like, it's kind of like he's one of the guys too. But then he's your coach as well. So it's like, I shouldn't say like, jinx, you owe me a soda to my coach. But
he's also like, what, a couple years older than you?
Yes, but so it's like, it just kind of happened. I don't know.
I get it.
You ever have like awkward, like what is a memorable awkward conversation you've had?
Like a good awkward, like a bad awkward. It's like,
Bad, because bad are more entertaining.
In high school, I had to break up with my girlfriend in the hallway of a high school.
You broke up with her in the hallway?
Yeah, in the hallway.
Run me through that.
It was 2 years into the ship.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't even know what, grade 11, I think. And I'm just like, it just wasn't a thing anymore.
Yeah, it had to end.
We're peeling through the hallway, whatever, no big deal. I'm like, hey, like, I don't think we can be together anymore.
Just as simple as that.
She's like, actually? And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Like, I just had this realization that we shouldn't be together.
And then I turned around and left. And then I saw her in my math class like 3 periods later.
Oh, that's awkward.
And then we sat beside each other and I was like, how's it going? How's your day been?
That was full like marinara ox sauce.
Yeah, and it was awk.
Like an aki-taki, bro, for sure.
It was an Akko Taco Tuesday for sure.
Like a full, like 3-course Mexican meal of Akko tacos.
Yeah, so many. Chicken, steak, beef, shrimp.
Your choice. You get the choice.
Oh, so
Waiter
so
comes up
Akko.
and says, like, which one do you prefer? Because you can have them all if you want. And that's how that played out. Mm-hmm. That's a good breakup, man.
Yeah, short and sweet.
But there was no, like, sodas. You didn't say the same thing.
No, none of that. I've had that a few times before, but like nothing like comes to mind except for you.
Dude, it's tough, like, because when happens with someone that's, like, maybe not, like, you're not, like, super tight with, like, you might feel awkward just saying, like, sodas. Now I just point to the lid that I'm wearing, be like, hey, just so you fucking know, you owe me one. And I expect it here tomorrow.
Oh, I don't even have it. Yeah, I need my lid. I need my black lid.
Yeah, you do. We got to get that to you. Also, for the audience to know, like, sodas are owed has more than just the one meaning of like saying the same thing at the same time. It's also like when you work hard, sodas are owed, right? Like you work hard, you've earned your sodas, whether that's like a like a literal soda, like a Sprite, or maybe an alcoholic bevy.
Like a hard soda.
You want to get a couple sodas in you after the game. You guys had a big win. Sodas are owed. Sodas were earned. So sodas are owed.
It makes sense. It makes sense in all aspects of life.
Yeah, it's also just like represents like your best friends, like your best friend group, the people that like you're super tight with and say the same things at the same time with, or that you banter with. So it's like it's a tight knit community in the sodas world.
It is.
Yeah. So, anyways, how's like how's the life in college going?
There's not much. There's like, went to Vermont to play some club hockey.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, you're a club hockey player now, hey?
Yeah, I'm a club hockey player now.
Papa Wheels was in my DMs and he said something about that.
Who?
Papa Wheels, your dad.
Oh yeah. Anyways, that's good. There's some good guys on the team. Yeah. So we went to Vermont. That was fun.
Do you guys get to go out? Like, what's the deal with club, by the way? Do you guys like
No, they don't care.
do you travel like day of?
No, we went there. The games were Friday. It was a tournament. It was Friday, 2 Saturday, 1 Sunday. So we left Friday morning, got there, played the game Friday night, played 2 Saturday, played the final Sunday.
And it's like you guys like pay a fee at the start of the year and then you all just like use the money. They just use the money to like book hotels or what?
I guess, but like I don't really know how what happens there. If I'm gonna be honest.
It's interesting.
I just go out on the ice and just have fun because that's what you're out there to do.
Dude, exactly. If it's not fun, like what do you do?
Some guys when we're playing, they're like chirping and like they're like, I'm like, dude, this is like no one cares. Like I was in Vermont, so I was just throwing like chirps like Ben and Jerry sucks, like chirps like that.
Is Ben and Jerry's from Vermont?
Yeah, and obviously like I don't mean that because it's like jokes, you know.
It's like good ice cream.
Yeah, it's obviously gas, but like they're out here saying like, oh, have a fun ride back to Orono. I'm like, dude, I don't care if I just lost in the finals in club hockey.
People, they take it serious, man.
Yeah, dude, like so serious and like, yeah. So, but it's fun. But like on Saturday, like during the day, like on Saturday between the two games, like some of the boys like went to like a restaurant, got like had a few bevs, had a
Couple
few sodas.
sodas.
Yeah, the above agers, and then Saturday night the boys went out. Like a few guys definitely played with a little, like Drake says, dropped 40 with liquor in my system.
Yeah, it's funny how serious some of them will be about it.
Yeah, like I was getting hit with some like, you guys suck trips, and I was like, bro, I have like 4 points in this game.
Yeah.
And it's 8-2. And we're playing club hockey.
That's good fun, man. Like,
yeah. But some guys on our team are clowns too. Like they'll just say like some dumb stuff. It's like, boys, like, come on.
dude, yeah. I practiced with you guys. Some guys were intense.
Yeah, we don't even have a coach. We don't even have a coach that stands on our bench. It's just random guys that aren't playing just stand on the bench.
Someone tried to hit me in the practice.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. I just like shook him off. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, it's
But it's like he was trying to test the waters, man. He wanted to see.
some guys need a reality check and realize it's just not that serious. Like it's good fun. Like obviously, like when I go out there, like I'm not trying to lose a game.
Yeah, you're competitive but it's fun competitiveness. Like
Yeah, like I'm out there with my boy, like my D partner, ex D1 player.
the point of club hockey is because you want to have fun in college. Play some puck because you love playing puck, right?
Right? Whatever though. January 1st comes,
What's January 1st?
when my academic or my probation suspension for the chair situation.
Oh yeah, what happens then? Are you like a free guy? You're gonna go crazy?
I'm a free guy, so we'll see what happens.
You're gonna steal a few more chairs?
No, never. Would never do such a thing.
You've retired from stealing chairs?
Yeah. I've retired from literally borrowing chairs for 5 minutes and suffering a severe consequence.
I mean, that's smart of you.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught stealing chairs, man. It's dark.
Whenever this comes out, I'll have got my test results back. That is going to happen tomorrow as we're recording this right now. My test is tomorrow, but this will come out and I'll have my test results back.
Test in school, you mean?
Yeah, my mathematics test.
Yeah. Algebra 1?
No, just like statistics stuff.
Dude, speaking of math in college, the video I did, like how to cheat on a test. Did you see that? It was part of like the real day in the life one, which if you haven't seen, check out on my channel. But the how to cheat on a test vid actually popped off on TikTok, which is just another random the consistency of TikTok is so bizarre. Then all of a sudden I got like a 1 million viewed video, but we made a joke in it where we were like math. We were in math class, but we were like, oh fuck, there's a test today. Like, did you study? And then,
all right, everyone, clear your desks. It is time for the test.
Fuck, there's a test today?
Yes.
You studied? I didn't study. Yo, did you study?
Yeah.
Yo, we're good. Brendan studied. Perfect. Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
What subject?
Yo, what subject is it?
Math.
Oh, all right, we're in math.
Stats.
Stats or calc?
Algebra 1.
Oh, algebra 1. Hey, fuck, we're kind of dumb, man.
someone commented on the video, like trying to insult me and us, and said, bruh, I took algebra 1 in 7th grade. And like did like an emoji trying to like be cool, like, and it got like 80 likes on this comment. I'm like, that's 80 people that are stupid and did not understand the joke.
That you're tossing a joke?
That was the point, man. We know everyone takes algebra 1 in like middle school or freshman year or whatever. That was the point, man. So yeah, shout out to TikTok for the comment section for just always being beauties and always, having a couple guys that are just missing the joke.
Yeah, sorry boys.
Yeah. While we're on the topic of comments, I also had a mom like yell at me in my comment section the other day.
4?
So our video, actually, the teacher one. Yeah. And she comments like, wow, Pat, like I used to love your videos and blah, blah, blah. But now I can't, like, not happy with my 12 and 15-year-olds watching you chewing tobacco. Really? And I responded because I'm like, is this jokes right now? Like, I was like, she called me Pat, so I called her name. I think it might have been like Leslie or some shit. I mean, it's a safe assumption that it might have been Leslie. And I was like, Leslie, I don't chew tobacco. Like, never have. Like, this is a joke making fun of the stereotypical hockey player where many of the guys chew tobacco. That's the reality, right? Like, and she's like, oh, like, and then she's like apologizing. She's like, oh, I didn't mean to like insult. Like, I just, like you have a lot of young kids that look up to you. Make sure that. And I respond, I'm like, listen, I know, like, I can't control if someone's not understanding the joke. Like, the majority of people are understanding it. I can't control if like some people just don't understand that I'm kidding. That's on you. And that's on you as a mom to have your kids be aware that you shouldn't chew tobacco. Like that's on you as a mom to tell your kid like the bad friggin' health effects that it has on you. Like I knew not to chew tobacco at 15. Like I'm not a dip guy. I don't dip.
Yeah, no, some people are taking some things way too serious here. That we say, or like just
You gotta
in general.
understand. You gotta understand that like the joke. But also my audience is not young now. Like I have a much more older audience now. It's very heavily like 18 to 30.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they're chewing tobacco, it's up to them. Like I've never condoned, like I've never promoted it. Have I?
I don't think so.
Like I've never tried to like promote like chewing tobacco or even drinking. I've just joked. I've like made fun of people who do.
Yeah.
So yeah, comment sections. But she seemed genuine. She seemed just like a caring mother. I'm not like shitting on her, but
Yeah. Respect to that mom for caring for her kids.
but I just can't. It's not on me to like worry if someone doesn't understand that I'm kidding. Like, and I'm here right now telling you like.
A lot of that things that come out of our mouths on camera is not very serious.
Yeah, if we're in a skit, I'm like clearly making a joke or being sarcastic. It's obvious. The hockey personality. Speaking of which, do you find that there's a difference? Because now you're in tight with the D1 team and the club team. Do you find there's a difference in the personality?
No. All the D1 guys are like, I don't know how to explain. None of them are like the way we portray in the videos. They're all like like they're all nice and like.
What do you mean, like what we portray in the videos?
You know how like we like sound like just assholes and stuff and like.
You mean like the exaggerated? Like I portray.
Yeah, like when we like exaggerate, like
character.
when we exaggerate for like a skit. Yeah. Like that's not how any of them are here.
No, well, they are, but not to that extreme.
No.
Like they talk like that in a lesser non-extreme, and I'm making extremes for comedic purpose, of course. But like it's funny because like there's truth to it. Like it's just not that bizarre.
Yeah.
They do talk like, "Hey boys, like let's go like get a good pracky in here today, right?" Like they talk like that, but it's not like the extreme. We're being stupid on purpose to make funny. But I'm curious, like, is the club hockey like your generic club hockey player's personality compared to the D1 hockey player's personality? Like, do you find it to be very similar, or is the club hockey player more like careless and more of the character that like I'm portraying?
I don't know. I think on the ice they're more careless. Like they don't really care about anything off the ice either. Like they just like are there to have fun.
So it's a more careless.
I don't know how to.
More degenerate almost.
Yeah, I guess, but like that's anywhere though. There's gonna be degenerates anywhere.
There's degenerate personalities on D1 teams too. I was just curious if there's a.
No, I don't really know. Well, I mean, I spend more time around my roommates and stuff. So
Yeah.
my closest friend on the club team has played D1 for 2 years. So
The boy Levi.
yeah, the boy, and everyone else is kind of just like they're all nice people. Like I enjoy both teams.
Yeah. Different, but in a good, different, better way.
Yeah, like they each have their own special qualities.
Like there's pros and cons, positives and negatives.
Yeah.
Each person has strengths and weaknesses.
You can always break someone down.
Yeah. No, for sure. You can always nitpick someone's friggin' like what's bad about this person and make them feel like shit. You should. You should tell them how fucking terrible they are.
No, you shouldn't. Yeah.
I was wondering that because also I have like when I'm doing the skits, I've noticed I have like a different personality for different level of hockey. Like we did the high school video, and it's much more extreme, like trying to be a beauty. Yeah. Like it's really heavily like that, and you almost talk with a little like whining to you. Like so there's a very extreme. The college is more, it's similar, but it's a more like matured, like more rated R version kind of. Like I've been through some shit. Like that's the personality, but still like goofy and like fuckboyish. but we're not like trying as hard as a high school kid because we are like we're in college already. But when I portray like a pro hockey player on like a press conference or an interview or something, it's a different voice completely. If you watch an NHL, like an NHL player is always kind of like talking more like in the tone of, I'm trying to think of what they would say. Like, yeah, hey, yeah, we were getting pucks deep in there, and we were playing hard in the D zone. Just sticking to coach's system, his game plan, and executing that. And in this first period, we clearly weren't executing, but it's important to execute in second period, and we'll come out on top, have a better period for sure. Like, it's more of that.
Yeah.
Where like our how to talk like a hockey player video, someone made a comment like, this is not how like NHL players talk, and I'm like, yeah, you're right, it's a more matured version. It's more of what I just did versus like a college and high school person. A hockey player will talk more goofy, but the lower toned like serious voice is all a front for like media. It's not how they talk in the locker room as much. But yeah, just nitpicking the different characters levels of a hockey player.
Yeah, we're going into depth here on the videos.
Yeah, I mean that's what we do.
Definitely.
Speaking of going deep, I was deep in the O zone and D zone this past weekend.
Yeah, how's that going? Preseason?
Yeah, preseason games, man.
Give us a rundown. I think. Wait, actually, the first time we've ever done an interview style video was reacting to your first game.
Yes, you're right. I did a lot of that last year, like reacting to games and stuff. But honestly, I found that so boring. Like, I know people liked it, but I don't want to be like a fucking hockey analyst. Like that's boring as shit to me. But yeah, we had preseason tilts. It's crazy. Like the first game, I played in both. The first game, you come out and you're so rusty. Like you forget like positioning stuff, like little positioning things, like where you're supposed to be and like habits. It's such a rusty first period. Another thing I noticed is like, and I always notice this every year, but it just like comes back at the beginning. Like you get in like a summer, like when you're in summer, like you're not going to that level. Like even though you train hard, but you're really not skating to that intensity. So like your hands need to like readjust to your skating at top speed. Like you're going top speed all the time in a game, and it's like you'll like bobble the puck because your mind is not caught up to like, or used to going at that speed and stick handling again. So you have to like readjust to that. Oh yeah, it was I was fun. I had fun. I had a lot of fun, which I was like unsure of, because like at the end of the season, like at the end of a pro season, especially like 72 games in, it can be a little bit of a drag.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had fun. I was having fun playing puck. So it's like I'm excited to just
get back out there.
Yeah, play hockey, play games, make videos, and just enjoying life, getting a consistent paycheck from hockey. So that's fun.
Yeah, dude. Fuck. Maybe you can talk to your coach and get me a contract. I'm putting a 2 PPG performance up right now.
Like as a kind of like as a joke and get you on the ice.
Ask him, maybe.
Like, coach, I got a guy for you.
Be like, plays at Maine.
Where does he play? Club?
I've seen club guys play in the ECHL before.
Good on and off the ice. Good with the ladies. And we get you on the sheet for a pro tryout.
Yeah, for a practice.
Remember we were going to send that video to Red at college of you?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, like I remember Red told me, like, because me and Red one day were just like shooting the shit about Red Gendron was the main coach, rest in peace. But we were shooting the shit one day, and I was talking about how I'll get a lot of DMs. Like I think he said something about how kids would come up to him and like when they saw Maine and like mention me, and we were just shooting the shit. I was like, yeah, I get like a lot of kids or like high school guys like would DM me asking me for like tips and like, hey, can I go D1? Like I want to go D1. How do I go D1? Like, And we were just talking like how it's not like such like a, you can't like really give such an, like, it's not like a yes or no or like easy answer to give, like how do you go D1. So we were just like talking about that, like what he says, like what I say. And he was like, I actually get a lot of messages, emails from kids like high schoolers, even like D3 guys or juniors guys that will just email like D1 coaches and send them video and be like, give me a shot, pretty much. So he said it happened to him a lot. He's like sometimes like he would answer like genuinely and give them like feedback and whatnot. So when you were up there and I had just met you, we were kind of like joking like we should make a recruiting, like a video of you on the pond.
I remember that.
We're gonna like talk like and act serious like you were gonna be on the team and like show you like buzzing around the pond. That would have been jokes, man.
That would have.
Because I feel like he may have answered. Like I feel like we should have did it. That would have been hilarious.
Should we? Should we make one like for like a video? Like if recruit. Yeah.
Even send it to coaches. It's like me in there. I'm sending it to D1 coaches trying to recruit me.
Tell them you have 1 year of Elge left.
I have none. You have one.
Yeah.
Do it, man. We still gotta do that the hockey house vid, eh? Like the tour of the hockey house.
Oh yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Welcome to my crib.
Like get a little like knock on the door, like, sup you fuckers. Like, welcome to our trash bin of a home.
No, welcome to the welcome to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, because we're always playing and we're the boys, you know. The boys are always playing here. That's why we call it the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been having actually a ton of fun like doing that character, like making fun of like the hockey player personality.
It is
like,
fun. But dude, so many people think it's like so real. Like people like have come up to me at school and like are asking me like if that's like real, and I'm like, no.
Like my personality?
No, just like us and like those videos. They're like, is this real? Like, do you guys actually like, is this serious? And I'm just like, does it like, you think it's serious?
Which one? Like the teacher one?
Yeah.
They think it's serious? Isn't that bizarre that people would ask that?
Yeah, and a lot of people have been asking me, not a lot of people, like a few, have been asking me like if like the stuff we come up with is like scripted or like just off the top, and I'm just like, it's mostly off the top with us.
Yeah, it's both. Like
well, I think it's majority off the top. Like I don't think like we really used a skit except for like the toxic video, really.
Yeah, that was more scripted because we had already improv'd it.
Yeah.
So because people are probably curious of this too. Like when I come up with a video, especially if I like use a guy like you where you're good at improving.
Like there's structure to like the filming of it, but like what we're saying is like just our heads.
Yeah, the storyline is scripted. The dialogue a lot of times is not. It's just off the top. Like I set the scene, I say, okay, we're gonna banter with the teacher here, let's go.
Uh-huh.
And we'll just like say what we say, and that's that. Like I think I always have a start like and a finish, a start and a finish of this like scene, but we can say whatever the hell we want. And I think that adds a humor to it, because like you don't feel such a pressure to say an exact thing, and a lot of times you'll get a funnier moment from it.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but if it's not like, obviously it's not our real personalities, which apparently some people will view that and not understand that, which is bizarre.
I'm interested to see the high school video, of what people are going to say about it, like when the clips come out.
I think that's so funny, dude. The whole video is hysterical. Like funnier than the college one. And the college one is really funny, and like obviously like the clips have had like they've had like millions of views actually. But like the college one is almost realistic in a sense, where like I'm being extreme, but there's almost like a realness to it, because I wanted it to be almost like a pitch of a show. The high school one, we're just full on being idiots, like full jokes, clowning, and it's so funny.
Jonesy, what's up, pal? How are ya? Ready for
Joner.
class, man?
Joner, what's up, you beauty?
What did I say about you guys calling me Jonesy? Joni Baloney?
Mr.
You're mad?
Jones.
John Bone Joner? You're pissed.
I am not a UFC fighter.
The boys.
Man.
We're the boys.
My name's Mr. Jones.
You're not the boy? You don't want to be the boy?
Alright, you know what? Just call me Steven at this
Are
point.
you the boy or not, Jonesy? I'm
Come
getting confused vibes over here. Come on, Jones.
Guys, just sit down. Just sit down, please.
Alright, like, let's have a class, eh?
Yeah,
we're excited. It's gonna be one of those days, eh?
What's on the agenda for the day here, Joneser?
Like, I'm pumped to put it out, actually. What was I gonna say about? Oh, the yeah, like people that like come up to you. So have they met you before, like these people?
Well, back to Vermont, someone came up to me and was like, "Oh, I recognized you from like the podcast. Like I listened to you guys," and I was like, "Oh, like thanks, like whatever." So he didn't really say much. He was in Vermont. He gave us like ideas on where to like go for a post Saturday night game. But the people that at the school here are like mostly people I know.
Yeah. So they'll come up and say like, "You guys being serious?"
Yeah. So one of my like good friends on the baseball team, a few of them asked me, they're like, "Do you guys just like come up with this stuff, or like is it scripted? Like what's up with that?" So I just told them like it's not really scripted. And then like I've had some just like random people be like, "Are you like guys like serious like that?" And I'm just like, "No, like we're not."
Dude, it's funny. Like even the podcast, like we're being serious talking right now, but like the podcast is probably the most like genuine of our personality that you'd get because we're not in a skit.
Yeah.
We're sarcastic guys.
Yeah, we're pretty sarcastic.
Like I'm almost always being sarcastic, and so like when we're doing a how to talk like a hockey player skit, like not a skit, we're on the podcast, how to talk like a hockey player. A lot of people are like mad at it, like that we were being serious, like how to talk like a hockey player. This is what you have to do. Like if you don't like that, like we talk like that in a serious manner. Like we'll talk like that in a sarcastic manner.
Yeah.
How would you script a podcast?
Right?
You're just talking. Like we have notes. Like actually this episode we didn't even.
There's some times where we have stuff, but it's not
Like notes of like topics you want to hit. You can't script a pod. It's fucking
like the Drake segment.
yeah. The what segment?
The Drake segment that I texted you about. And I was like, we should just have a Drake segment of your favorite Drake song of the week.
Yeah. That's so true. Sandra's Rose.
Sandra's Rose.
I was gonna say one more thing on that topic and I forget. Saying about the teacher one that we did was actually the most like improv thing where we actually didn't even have like a start or a finish of it.
We also didn't even know it was going to be a video until it was a video.
Because I had put all my energy into like script, like scheduling and putting out like the storyline of the other ones we were doing. That I was like, let's just make a TikTok and improv, like wherever it goes, it goes.
Well, it's way better when you don't have like anything, like any guidelines. You know, you can just say whatever.
It's fun, man.
It is.
Some people can't do it. Like they're not good. They're not good with it. And maybe it's the camera. Like you see the camera turn on and get shy, get stage fright. Like, oh no, now it's real. Like, did you feel like that when I first threw you in videos?
I don't think so.
I feel like you were always good at improving.
No, I think the first video I ever did was fine. Like I didn't have any problems with it.
Yeah, it was the TikTok one, right?
Yeah.
And then we did that the pregame versus the postgame. I remember that. Yeah, you were always good at improv. Like some guys just they don't get nervous on the camera, and like it's usually the guys that are like that in real life. Like you are good at bantering in real life, like in a sarcastic way. Like you're always doing a bit. So I like had a feeling you'd be good on camera at it. Everything good on like over there? I saw you just like staring at the.
Yeah, I was making sure the thing was still recording, but that's good. The camera's still rolling, so we're good.
We're rolling.
Yeah.
Do we have anything more on hockey? Probably not. Fuck hockey, right?
Yeah, let's not talk about hockey. Although NHL season did start, but the NBA starts. And then, dude, actually, you know what? We're going to talk about something we've never talked about on this podcast before. Baseball.
Oh, baseball.
Bro, listen to how crazy this is. So, it's in baseball playoffs. It's baseball playoffs right now, like MLB playoffs. Yeah. Anyways, the Yankees are playing the Cleveland Guardians. So they're in Game 5, which is like in the series they're in right now. Game 5 is like Game 7. Like it's a 5-game series. Okay. So yesterday it was raining in New York, I guess. Yeah. the game 5 was supposed to be at 7 p.m. So the rain, whatever, blah, blah, blah. The game ends up getting canceled at like 10:30 at night. And then they move it to today at 4. So the game starts at 4 tonight. 9 minutes. Yeah, but I saw this tweet today because I've been on Twitter a lot recently. And the Cleveland wanted, like, I hate New York sports fans. I hate the Yankees.
Yeah.
Anyways, Cleveland wanted to play in the game last night, but the Yankees didn't want to play in it. Listen to how crazy this is. The Cleveland Guardians had to split guys in different hotels because no hotel would accommodate their whole team because all the hotels were booked, I guess. So because they didn't have a hotel for the next night, right? Because they were expecting the game to be over, then they were going to fly home. Yeah. So there's all the hotels. They had to split out in New York to different hotels.
I can see how that's a thing, yeah.
And the Yankees wouldn't sell tickets to people with Ohio addresses. How scummy is that, dude?
To the game in general?
To game 5, bro, of the fucking American League divisional series.
Dude, wow, that's a strategy.
Dude, that's exactly why I hate Yankees fans. Or Yankees. I just hate New York sports in general. I hate them.
I'm trained to as well, like, because I'm from Mass, so fucking Team Red Sox.
Yeah, baseball talk for the day.
Dude, yeah, I actually, like, I enjoy going to a baseball game if it's just, like, having fun in the summer, like, have a few drinks, get a couple dogs. What do they call them now? Glizzies?
A couple sodas and a couple glizzies.
A couple sodas, a few glizzies, maybe even a pretzel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just have a time. Fun. It can be fun. Like, I have more fun just going to the city and, like, going to Fenway Park and enjoying the park rather than watching the game. I don't care about the game.
Dude, we should go to a game together. We've never been.
Yeah, let's do it. Would you have a few sodas?
Yeah, in the spring.
Have a few sodas and a couple glizzies?
Yeah. Oh, no, well, I guess your season will probably be over by that point, but I was going to say, I'll be in Portland, you just wheel down to Boss for the night, but you live, like, there, so I can just come down there.
In the summer and, like, yeah, I'll probably be in Boston. There's also minor league games in Portland.
Yeah, the Sea Dogs.
Yeah, it was fun. We went to one last year. Baseball. I respect baseball. I'm just, like, not a big fan of the game. It's just slow for me. Like, but in all fairness, I also really don't watch a lot of hockey these days because, like, too much hockey during the day to go home and then, like, want to watch more for me. But baseball, dude, hitting a baseball
is hard.
At the professional level might be the hardest thing of any sport.
Yeah.
And I say that as a hockey guy. Like, hockey itself as a sport might be, like, the hardest one to learn because there's so many aspects to it. Like, you have to know how to skate, stick handle, shoot, hit, whatever, and then do it all while playing and on skates. Like, it's hard. But the skill of learning to hit a baseball at 95, 100 miles per hour.
With all the spin and move.
Judging if it's curving. So why I've said this, when I was at a development camp in 2019, we went to the Marlins Park and there was like the batting cage machine. I think it had, like, the one where it, like, takes it like this and, like, throws it like the batting cage, you know what I mean? It, like, goes and they put it on 70.
Wow.
And Brady Keeper went first and he was just cracking it. He's good. He was swinging, he's smoking it. And I played baseball up until I was like 12, I think. And at that point, people, like, if you threw 60, you were throwing gas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like gasoline coming off your hands. I went in there and Brady made it look easy, and the pitch went and I swung after it went by me. I was like, whoa, that was fast. And then, like, I adjusted and I was making contact, but, like, not getting good piece of it. Like,
didn't you hit one out of the park there?
Me?
Yeah.
No, well, like, we were in the downstairs cage, so we didn't get to hit in the actual park.
No, wait, sorry. You hit one. I remember we were at the field in Maine, at the baseball field here, and you hit one out when you were just throwing it to yourself.
Yeah, I can hit it far if we're doing lob ball. Like, I can hit it far. A baseball, like, I know how to swing and whatever, but hitting it at high speed,
not your thing.
No, dude. Because 70 was fast. Like, when 70 went, I had to swing right when it left the machine.
Yeah.
And then I think about, like, add 15, like, it's going 95. Like, batter has to make the decision to swing like right when it's leaving, right after it leaves the hand, but also make the judgment if it's curving or not.
Yeah, it's insane.
And hard skill to master.
It's insane.
So respect to baseball players.
Definitely. I love all my baseball friends.
Yeah, you do have some boys. I have a few friends too.
Signed in the MLB out of Sarnia, Ontario. So shout out to him.
Your boy did?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd say we're friends, but like we're not tight. We're not super tight, but we're friends. Like we played baseball in high school together.
Okay. I'd say like that makes you friends.
He's good. Like I text him a few things when I have questions about something. I'll text him.
Still in touch a little?
Yeah, we're in touch a bit.
He's in the MLB now?
No, he's like in like the minor leagues. Like, well, he's like 18.
Good for him.
Yeah, good for him. Shout out to him, Dylan O'Ray. Shout out, bro.
I like having friends in other sports like that.
Yeah, I just like having friends.
I love having friends of like different types of personalities and different things like that aren't just a hockey player.
Yeah.
It makes it fun. Like I learned to do that when I went to prep school. There was just like creatures there, you know?
You learn more, dude. So many people know way so many cool things that you just like don't know. Like the guys I know on the baseball team, like tell me shit all the time, like when I'm watching a baseball game. And it's just like, dude, thanks for that knowledge. Like as long as like as much as I don't need baseball in my life to succeed, like maybe I do. You never know, right?
Yeah. Maybe you need to know this little fact about a baseball game.
Well, like who knows? Like if I have to work, if I ever have to work a day job and we don't do this for the rest of our lives,
you would need to know a baseball.
I may have to work for a baseball team.
That's so true. You just need to know in case, man.
Right?
Baseball players are pretty cool. I've always gotten along with like the baseball guys of the ones I knew. I didn't know that many at Maine, but when I got there, like I met the guys in my class that were on the baseball team. They lived right above me and like good guys. We got along. The whole like the upperclassmen, like sophomore, junior, seniors, and the hockey team just beef, bro. They would fight each other.
Really?
Yeah, like there was like 2 days into school we got there. It's like syllabus week. Everyone's just fucking buzzing around the school and like in the bars. And all of a sudden like the group chat starts blowing up. Like, oh, big fight, like blah, blah, blah. And my roommate comes back and he's like, dude, yeah, we fought the baseball team. I'm like, what the fuck are we fighting the base? Why? Right? Because they're on the baseball team. and we're on the hockey team.
So weird.
Yeah, so I remember always talking to the guys in like my grade in class or whatever, and we're like, boys, we don't need to beef. We're good.
Yeah.
It's such a college thing though.
No, there's none of that here. Like we all like each other.
So the boys get along now, like the baseball guys and the hockey team.
Yeah, like they go over to they go to the hockey house and the hockey guys go to the baseball house. Like it's not a big deal.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah, and like all the hockey guys go watch baseball games, and the baseball guys come watch the hockey games.
Just a bunch of athletes coming together. People helping people.
Exactly.
I have a friend in the NBA actually.
From prep school?
We went to prep school together and I was like friends with basketball players. That's the thing I liked. But like you just said, the hockey guys love the baseball guys, but that's the thing that I love about prep school is like all the sports teams were just like friends.
Yeah, prep. Well, because didn't you have to do 3?
Yeah, but kind of. There was like ways around it, but I would just do like weight training as like a sport. So I had my way around it, but it was just like a small school. Like each team like hung out with their team respectively, but like also we were all just friends and we would like go to like the stew, like the common area of the school, and just all hang out and we were all friends. Like, so like one of my friends that was on the basketball team and like lived in the same dorm as me, we would hang out every night, Nate Knight, and now he plays on the Minnesota.
The Timberwolves?
Yeah.
The T-Wolves.
T-Wolves.
Might play with him in 2K tonight.
Nathan Knight, dude. Yeah, he's cool. Like I'm actually still in a group chat with him. Like he's good shit. He's on the Timberwolves, T-Wolves.
Attaboy Knight.
He's a good shit. We love that for him.
Kimball Union guy. Els Bells.
Kimball Union.
Hey, Els Bells, the Norwegian.
Oh shit, yeah, Els. That's where I met Els Bells, dude. And your flame. You had a good flame with her, maybe even longer than mine.
Remember when we called her and she was like, "I can't pick up your phone." We had history. Meanwhile, I never even met her in real life.
Oh yeah, that was weird because it she was with her boyfriend or something.
She's like, I have a boyfriend now. I can't talk to you, Carter. And I was like, dude, we never even like made eye contact.
Bizarre.
But she answered you. Like,
Yeah. Because I'm a thing of the past.
I took that personally.
That was so funny when that like the whole thing with you and her was happening. Like I hadn't talked to her probably since at least freshman year of college. Like that was the last time I had talked to her. So like you went live on Instagram and like I went live too, and she was in there, and like you guys started, I don't know, texting or snapping or whatever the fuck it was. But she definitely like acted as if you guys were like dating.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Like, all right. Sorry. Sorry, sweetheart.
It was just classic. I was like, what is going on here? You guys were fighting, bickering like a couple.
Yeah.
Never met.
Never met.
Dude, that's 2022 for you.
Right? And I was like, dude, what? We're friends.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I don't love that about 2022. Like, how everything, like, I love social media and online, but like, people have like relationships with people they never met, or like they meet online and they talk and they're like in love before they even meet. Like, that's not real.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Maybe it's real.
Do you think that's real? Like, do you think
You don't think you could, dude, I think you could easily like someone without meeting them, like texting them, FaceTiming them, and then like when you do meet, like maybe it's like, well, this shit happens on like TikTok. I've seen this stuff on TikTok before where people will like meet on something and then like they'll talk, blah, blah, and then they'll end up meeting each other and then they're like dating.
No, it happens. It happens
Jay.
all the time. Yeah. I'm just thinking like,
No, dude, Jay is a real
right, that happened. But like I've had it happen too.
Yeah.
But and I'm not saying like it's not real, but like, so if you meet someone on like an app, right, you just and you're texting and you're snapping and you like their personality, and then like what, you have feelings, but you're having feelings for a text message.
If it's like that, like you gotta FaceTime them. Like you can't just text them. You can't really know, because like, dude, I couldn't even imagine if someone was texting me and I'm talking to them, like, unless like I could be joking the whole time, you know, or someone could be joking the whole time, like they're just fucking with you. But like at that point, like what? How bored do you gotta be to just mess with someone that lives far away from you?
My ex-girlfriend that I dated in for like 3 of the years of college or whatever, she was from my hometown, but I've never met her, and we started snapping and FaceTiming or whatever, and like, but I like added her on Snap or Instagram and like pursued it. Versus when then I became single, I was like, I'm not ever doing that again. Dude, no, because hear me out here. Because if you have to do that, and I know this is like the beauty of social media, that like the world is connected and shit, but like if you have to do that, then aren't you forcing something that wasn't supposed to happen?
I mean, I don't know, but like, think like if someone slid in your DMs and you didn't have a girlfriend, and they slid in your DMs and you answer them and you talk to them and they're cool, and you text them and FaceTime them and they're cool, but you don't live with them or go to the same school as them, but like, I don't think that's forcing it. Like, you're just talking to them.
No, you're right. Like, it can happen. Like, there are a lot of personalities that you would like get along with and like enjoy that aren't living in the same area as you, so you would never meet them unless it was social media. But I'm big on like, it's not real until like you've met and hung out a few times. Like, you can't like date someone before you've like, or have feelings for someone before you met.
Well, yeah, if you dated someone before meeting them, I think that might be a bit much.
Yeah.
But like, you could definitely generate some feelings for someone, like FaceTiming them, for sure.
I mean, like, I did that with my ex.
I wouldn't want that to be your like that to be what you only did.
Yeah. I see, like, my one now, like, I'm pumped because it was organic. Yeah. Like, we just came across in person. Like, I was trying, like, that's what I would never, I didn't search for anything, like, or.
Yeah, you can't search for it either, because then it just doesn't come.
The organic meats.
Like, you have to, like, just let it come to you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like grass-fed meats, man, organic.
Yeah, bro.
Can't force a vibe. That's what they say.
You can't.
If you do, then it's not supposed to happen. Searching for like if you get broken up with or dumped, and then you're just immediately like, shit, I need to find another girlfriend or boyfriend. Bad news bears, man. Bad news bears right there. That's my big wisdom of the day.
Yeah.
Don't force it.
Should we end it on that?
Yeah, I think so. That was pretty like, that's like, don't force a vibe. Like, that's pretty fucking inspirational shit by us.
It's also pretty just like common sense.
Yeah, it is. But it's not for a lot of people because they get caught in the cycle of filling the void.
No, we've all been there.
Don't fill the void.
Well, I've been there at least.
You've been there, but you filled the void before?
Yeah, like I've been there, but I would never do that again.
I have too though. Like that's why I know not to.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've all been there.
Yeah, like you do it and you learn like, oh shit, that's stupid. I need to like not just fill the void. I need to let it heal inside.
You need to be happy with yourself.
Let it realign.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit. Good sodas. Sodas are obviously owed, and sodas are inspirational and given today. Our sodas to yours. Cheers to them. If you're holding a soda right now, whether it be a water, a Sierra Mist, a Sprite,
Anything that's liquid going into your body,
yeah, vodka. Cheers, sodas. Thanks for tuning in for another EpiSoda. Sorry, thanks for tuning in for another EpiSoda. And merch will be dropping soon. Stay tuned for that.
Any videos coming out soon for you?
Yeah, I got videos weekly right now. So go over if you came here from TikTok, I have a main YouTube channel, just my name, patsheaofficial. Check that out, or Instagram.
Actually, you know what I was gonna say? The soda's Instagram and TikTok the followers have gone up a lot.
Yeah, especially TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Like fuck yeah, I think we've gotten listeners too from there that have come over and listened to the audio version or video or whatever.
Yeah, that's huge.
So yeah, we're gonna keep posting there. I think that's all we got. So
59 minutes I got on my camera here.
perfect. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Yeah, see you guys.
Take a drag, I ain't feeling in my